I'm done making critical videos for a while because honestly, that's not what I want this channel to be about. Today, I want to talk about something that actually gets me excited, and I also get asked about it constantly on stream. And that is how GTA 6 Online is actually going to work and what it's going to feel like when we finally get our hands on it. And so I actually made a video on this a while back, but things have changed. There's a lot more people here now, and I've had a lot more time to kind of really think about all of it. And yeah, so consider this my updated full breakdown on everything I think and believe about GTA 6 Online. So the first thing I want to bring up is something that I think is going to really surprise a lot of people, and that's how big of an influence Red Dead Online is going to have on GTA 6 Online. And I know that sounds a little weird at first because Red Dead Online is a totally different game that's set in a different era. But there's a core element that Rockstar introduced in that game, and I think it's absolutely going to come back. And that is the roleplay system, or the role system. For anyone who's never played Red Dead Online, roles were basically these immersive activity packages that were tied to specific identities. So things like bounty hunter, trader, collector, moonshiner, naturalist, each of those roles had its own progression system. It also had its own unlockable outfits and emotes. It also had skills and abilities, and the whole thing just felt way more personal and immersive than just doing random missions in a lobby. And the thing that people kind of like miss on that is that Red Dead Online was essentially Rockstar's testing ground for the direction that they want to take GTA 6 Online. And I think that they were trying out these role systems and seeing how people responded to them and actually responded to having an identity that's tied to the gameplay and figuring out like how to make an online world feel more like a living community and less like a random chaotic lobby that's just full of people who are trying to blow each other up. And on top of that, you have Rockstar going out and buying FiveM and NoPixel, which are two of the biggest roleplay platforms in existence. So I think it's fair to say that Rockstar has taken a massive interest in the roleplay community, and the interest is going to be pretty obvious in GTA 6 Online. And what I want you to take away from that is that because of this, in GTA 6 Online, I think Rockstar is going to push hard for you to have an actual identity rather than just being some random person who owns every single business and just robs everyone and kills whoever they feel like. I think everything you do in the online is going to feel tied to who your character actually is. So the missions that you're going to play and the properties that you own, as well as the activities that you participate in, all of that is going to feel connected to a specific identity and role that you're building, rather than just a checklist of things for you to do. And when you expand on the role system that was in Red Dead Online, and if you bring it into a GTA setting, I think the potential for that is honestly incredible. Now, in a lot of ways, I think GTA 6 Online is going to also feel very familiar to GTA 5 Online because, let's be honest, the foundation is going to be really similar in terms of the things you're going to be able to do. And I'm talking about things like the businesses, the heists, and like the activities in the free roam and stuff like that. But everything is going to be layered so much deeper than what we've had before. And you're not just going to be going around and like own a nightclub. You're actually going to feel like a nightclub owner in a way that connects to your broader identity in the world. And the difference between GTA 5 Online and GTA 6 Online is probably going to feel similar to the difference between how 5 and Red Dead 2 felt in terms of depth and immersion. So everything is going to basically just feel much more deliberate and meaningful. Now I want to talk about something that's really cool that I don't really see a lot of other people making videos about, and that's the social media aspect of all of this. And I think it's going to play a massive role in the online experience specifically. And I don't think people are really, talking about it. So the direction I think they're going to go with social media in the game is actually going to reflect what's happening inside of your specific session. So when you hop into a lobby, I think you might be able to just pull up whatever social media app you have and see what other players in the session are doing. And like if there are any events happening or people are just recording random stuff, I think you're going to be able to just see that and then kind of choose where you want to go from there. Whether you actually want to get involved with those people or just find other people in the lobby that are looking to do certain things like maybe missions or heists. It would be like having a live feed of your game world that you can actually interact with and pretty much just use to connect with other players in a completely new way. And what I would love about that idea is that it would essentially create two simultaneous experiences in the online. You would have the actual physical game that you're playing out in the world, And then you would have this social media layer that's running in the background that you can kind of dip in and out of whenever you want. And if you would want to use it as a way to just find people and do heists with or join events, it would be there for that. But if you would also want to completely ignore it and just vibe in the world on your own, I feel like that would also be an option. It's not going to be forced on you, or at least I don't think it is, but it is going to be there as a really unique tool for you to kind of meet other people and just in general bring more people together in a way that we've never ever seen in an online game before. Now, I get asked about griefing constantly on stream, and I just want to address it because a lot of people genuinely care about it going into GTA 6 Online. And honestly, I don't think there's a perfect solution to griefing, and I don't think that Rockstar is going to eliminate it entirely. But two things I would love to see, and that I think personally have a chance of being in the game, is proximity chat and not having every player visible on the map at all times. It's one of the biggest things that enables griefing in GTA 5, and it's just basically being able to see everyone around you on the map at any moment. And you can basically just choose a target and go grief that person. So removing that or limiting it would definitely add much more mystery and dynamic energy to just running into other players. And it would make every encounter feel like real, and it would be like an actual event instead of just deciding to ruin some random player's session across the map. This is where I want to land because I think that all of this captures what GTA 6 Online could really become at its best. And for those of you that don't know what a third space is, it's basically a bar or a coffee shop or a library. It's basically somewhere that people go after work or on the weekends just to exist and decompress and hang out outside of their house or job. And I really think that GTA 6 Online has the potential to become the ultimate third space for an entire generation of people. It's going to be a place that you can go to just exist, to hang out, and to really feel like the character you're playing, or to just run into new people and see what happens. It's not just going to be a game that you launch and you grind missions, but an actual place that you go to and live in for a while. And that to me is the most exciting thing about what GTA 6 Online could be. And if you're excited for this as much as I am, please consider subscribing and liking the video because it really does help. And I'm live every night at 12:30 Eastern time if you guys want to come and hang out with me and talk about all of this. Like always, guys, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys in Vice City.